It's so important that people with aphasia are involved in research, but they can find research conversations very difficult. They can find it hard to understand the written information that they're given, and they can find it hard to have conversations with researchers about the topic. This project has developed resources and information that can help researchers. They can help them to design materials that are much easier for people with aphasia to understand. And they can help them to learn the skills to communicate better with people with aphasia.
The aim was to get people with aphasia, to give them the ability to take part in research, because often in the past, because of the speech problems and the difficulty understanding them and their perception of things sometimes, they were excluded, because for the researchers that was just going to be a step too far.
We sat around the table and everybody had a turn. It's important for people with aphasia that they get the chance to speak one person at a time.
Well, especially if it's to do with stroke, then the people who've had strokes should be the people to ask. And there are a certain number of these people who do have the speech problems.
Clear and simple words.
Researchers must understand that we're not as fast as they'd like us to be, because we're not.
And spontaneity for a person with aphasia is very difficult. You want to say something, but by the time the brain's got to the mouth, they've moved on, and that's incredibly frustrating for them as well, trying to keep up with the flow of what's being talked about.
Our thoughts are not as quick, We're not as quick talking or thinking as we used to be. But that doesn't mean that we're any less intelligent.
It helps. The words are spaced out. That helps. And they're not on top of each other.
That's right.
That helps. And they're clear. It's in bold. Yeah. And you got bullet points that help. That all helps, yeah.
It's brilliant to have that much. I was saying that sentence before when it's about 3 lines long. And you cut out all the bits, and it makes it shorter. It makes it really easy to read, and the ticks are perfect.
If they gave me loads of paper, I'll have to go in another corner, make sure it's quiet, to read it, to understand what it's all about, and then I'll go back to the meeting. But if everybody's talking, there's no way I'm going to take that information in.
Long time work meeting. A long time.
We're not able to work. They can't work anymore, because of the stroke. So it makes them feel useful, part of the community again. I think it's important for research to happen because when you think about people having a stroke, there's so many different types of stroke, and different people have different things wrong with them, if you like, with aphasia. There's so many things like your speech and the telling of the time, doing money.
Yeah, I think you need to go through somewhere like Speakeasy to get involved, and I think it's important people with aphasia are involved, it keeps you thinking, and I think it's very important with somebody who's had injuries, keep as active as there was before.
But Speakeasy for us has been wonderful because he's made so many friends. And of course, you're with a group of people that understand. They can tell that you're searching for that word, or you can't make up your mind what you're trying to say sometimes, and you can relax. So that's made a huge difference as well.
People with aphasia have shared their ideas in this project about what makes things easier for them and what things are difficult. And it's such a good project to involve more people with aphasia in research in the future.